2013, Greg Schiano. Schiano was like a full-blown authoritarian dictator in a headset. His 2-year run with the Bucs felt less like an NFL coaching tenure and more like a psychological experiment on how fast you can get an entire franchise to hate you. He came in from Rutgers thinking he could treat grown men like college freshmen. He implemented this strict military-style regimen, barking orders like a boot camp drill instructor, treating players in a way that made them lose their respect for him and just created locker room tension immediately. One of the most toxic coaches of the decade. And his biggest power trip came at the expense of quarterback Josh Freeman. Schiano allegedly rigged the team captain vote to ensure Freeman didn't get the honor. And after benching him in week 3, Schiano reportedly leaked Freeman's confidential medical info about being in the league's substance abuse program. Freeman was cut mid-season and out of the NFL shortly after. And if all that is true, that's just straight up villain behavior. Schiano was so bad, the locker room literally got sick of him. A MRSA outbreak infected several Bucs players, including Pro Bowl guard Carl Nicks. The situation got so bad, the NFLPA launched an investigation into whether the facility was a health hazard. Players basically had to worry about catching an infection from their cleats while also trying to survive Schiano's nonsense. Then there was the victory formation controversy. Schiano's dumbest football moment came when he had his defense dive at the knees of the Giants' offensive line while they're taking a knee to run out the clock. Tom Coughlin was so mad he nearly fought him post-game. But he didn't care, saying that they just play until the whistle. Obviously, no one else agreed because it was a cheap shot, and that's Bush League when you're playing in the NFL. By midseason, the entire locker room hated him. Darrelle Revis reportedly cursed him out in a meeting, and players anonymously trashed him to the media all season long. Their final record was 4-12, and Schiano was out the door. He became probably the most hated coach in Bucs history. Fired after 2 seasons, never sniffed another job in the NFL, and went right back to college. He made the Bucs actively miserable, gave them an infection, and nearly got into multiple fights with his own team and opponents. He was so bad, he made Tampa Bay grateful for Lovie Smith.